Morning. It's Sunday, December 18th. And the other day I got an email that dealt with anti-Semitism around the world. And this is a delicate subject. And I believe that anti-Semitism is rampant around the world and that it has terrible consequences for many people. And the title of this email was, "Tomorrow Has Arrived." And I want to tell you something. One of us, or many of us out there who's perpetually online like me, has recognized the fact that much of what you see is not 100% accurate. Now, I am not disputing the fact that there is anti-Semitism in the world. In fact, I believe anti-Semitism is on the rise. And it's a horrible, horrible theory. And so anything that comes up about anti-Semitism, I'm against. I'm against it. But this article called "Tomorrow Has Arrived" has a piece of information in it that is totally not true. All right? In this article, it said the UK, and then there's a dispute whether that's the United Kingdom or the University of Kentucky, has debated whether to remove the Holocaust from a school curriculum because it offends the Muslim population, which claims it never occurred. That is a blatant lie. Now, when I read this article, and then I went to do further research on it, I found out, through fact check, the true story of what happened with the UK and the Holocaust. And I'm going to tell you what it is. And I'm going to tell you this because, as disturbing as anything about the Holocaust can be, and as disturbing as anti-Semitism is, one must recognize the fact that just because somebody is against anti-Semitism doesn't mean they're telling you the truth. So we're responsible for reading things like this and deciding whether or not they're true. And if there's some scintilla in your mind of falsehood, you should go check it out. So let me tell you what happened with the UK. So here's the question that was posed to fact check. Did the UK suspend its Holocaust curriculum because it offended Muslim students? And fact check said no. Neither the United Kingdom nor the University of Kentucky has suspended teaching the Holocaust. Here in the paragraph, they show the full question. Could you check out the following email that is circulating? And that is the very email that we received. The one that says, "Tomorrow has arrived." And this email was intended to reach over 40 million people worldwide. Okay, so fact check goes and checks out the story, the part of the story in that email that deals with the UK. And here's what they find out. And this is critical. This is critical. So according to fact check, the suggestion that the UK had banned teaching the Holocaust began appearing after the publication of a report from the British Historical Society. The report, which was called "Teaching Emotive and Controversial History 3-19, noted that a history department in a northern city recently avoided selecting the Holocaust as a topic for this special work course, for this special history course. And they did that because they were afraid of confronting anti-Semitic sentiment and Holocaust denials from some Muslim students. So we're talking about one school in the United Kingdom. One school out of 4,500 schools decided that they were going to remove the Holocaust, not from their curriculum, but from this special history course. It's like an advanced history course. Now, in the English educational system, this GCSE, or General Certificate for Secondary Education, is roughly the equivalent to a high school course, an American high school course, and it's an elective, okay? But unlike the U.S., English and Welsh students can opt out of courses, right? Many of the courses they opt out of are occupational, vocational training, things like that, but they can opt out of history too. So these courses function like American college courses. And the fact that this one high school out of over 4,500 in the UK chose to remove the study of the Holocaust from an elective course, not from the curriculum, but from an elective course, was blown out of proportion and forced the claim, created the claim that the UK was suppressing the education of the Holocaust. And then, according to Fact Check, the Holocaust Educational Trust, the study of the Holocaust remains part of the compulsory national curriculum for all children in England. The Holocaust is not required in the national curricula of Wales, Scotland, or Northern Ireland. But according to the BBC, that has not changed recently. So we see that the Holocaust is mandatory in England. And there's no reason for thinking that the University of Kentucky has banned teaching the Holocaust either. That is probably confusion behind the idiocy of many who come to read these emails. Now, the University of Kentucky has denied the rumor that they were banishing the Holocaust from their curriculum, and pointing out the Department of Judaic Studies offers History 323, the Holocaust. So I'll leave you with this thought. While you may receive emails that you agree with 100%, like I agree with the battle against anti-Semitism and other things, the fact that you get an email does not mean it's telling you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. It is your responsibility to ensure that you have received a true and accurate piece of information from the internet. Because the internet is rife with liars, rife with exaggerators, rife with misinformation. So don't get sucked in, like I am sure that many of us were sucked in by this tomorrow has arrived, because it's a sensitive subject in our lives, and we choose to overlook the fact that somebody may not be telling us the truth. So I want you to have a great day. See you in the morning. Bye.